and welcome back to my corner of the internet. I'm Shannon, and today I've got another spoiler-free book review to share with you guys. And today we are talking about But Not Too Bold by Hache Pueyo. I hope I'm saying your name right. Anyway, this is a novella that I snatched up from NetGalley because I had seen a bunch of people with this book on their most anticipated books of 2025 list. So when I saw it on there, I was like, yes, I cannot wait to read this. So this is a novella, very short. I read it this afternoon, and I'm trying to think of the genre that I would call it. It's many different things. It's a touch horror. It's a touch romance, maybe. Basically, what we have here is a young girl named Dahlia, and she has grown up inside of this grand house where she's sort of been training her whole life to become the new keeper of the keys, which is a role that's done by, when she gets brought into the house, an older woman who really took her under her wing and helped to train her. So she had been in an orphanage. Everyone that works in this house has no family, because once you come there, you're going to be there until you die, which hopefully isn't anytime soon, but it might be. So anyway, at the beginning of the novella, the previous keeper of the keys is killed, and Dahlia is promoted to that position. And the lady of the house is a monster. Literally, she's half human, half spider. And even though this book is beautifully described, and the descriptions of this monster are quite vivid, I still can't picture in my head what this woman looks like. I would love to see any artists that depict, after they read it, want to depict it, because I would love to see what other people picture when they hear these descriptions. Anyway, so the whole thing about this house is this monster is clearly very lonely, because frequently brides will be brought in for her, but she has a bunch of rules. One of them is you can't look directly at her, because she's very self-conscious of the way that she looks. And so frequently these brides are brought in after a period of courtship during which they don't see her face. And once they're finally brought in, they get scared, and then she eats them. So anyway, the keeper of the keys has been killed because the lady of the house believes that there's a thief amongst them. And so the keeper of the keys, their job is, they've got literally the keys to all these little drawers up where the lady of the house lives, and they're the only ones that have access to them. So the former keeper of the keys was killed because Anatema, who's the lady of the house, she's well, it must have been you, because you're the only one that has access to it. So now Dahlia is being brought in to fill the role, and also she's well, we got to find out who's stealing, because if it doesn't happen again, then I was right, and it was the former keeper, and then I'm going to kill you because you were, she was your mentor, and I just want to. And Dahlia's oh no. So she's if another theft happens, well then we'll know it wasn't her, and you can live, but we're still going to have to find out who's been doing it. So the book from there is Dahlia trying to figure out who's been doing it so she doesn't get killed. And from there, it kind of becomes a bit of a, I don't want to say too much because it's very short, but there's romantic elements, because the lady of the house, she loves a beautiful woman, and Dahlia is a beautiful woman. So it's a gothic tale, and I thought it was great. And if you like novellas, and if you like gothic monster stories with a giant spider, then you would probably like this too. And it comes out, I think, towards the middle of February. I'll put the actual date. For some reason, I'm thinking February 11th. So I'll put the date in the description, but definitely mark your calendars if this sounds like something you would like. For me, I think I'm going to give it 4 stars. I liked it. And in fact, when it ended, I was kind of like, I wish there was more. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. The next video I think I'm going to be posting, I'm not sure. There'll probably be one before that, but definitely coming up later next week. I'm trying to think of the date. Probably the 17th, the 16th or 17th. It's going to be my Winterween vlog. I've never participated in Winterween or Summerween, which is hosted by Gabby Reed. So I'm participating in Winterween right now. I'm currently in the middle of it. Well, not in the middle of it. We've just started. And so that'll be coming up. And I think before that, though, I'll be posting a Winter 2025 TBR video. So keep an eye out for that. And thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.